Local musicians will take center stage at Tres Rojas Winery this weekend. It's all part of the Songwriters in the Round. Joining us this morning to preview is Tyjon and Charlie. Tyjon, Charlie, and Lisa Berry. Thank you so much for being here and bearing with me on that.
It's all good.
Because actually something new you were telling me, Lisa, it's no longer on weekends. You guys kind of moved it.
We originally had the Songwriters series running every Friday of the third Friday of every month. This year, we're going to move it to the third Sunday afternoon of every month.
So what inspired this change?
We know that Friday nights can compete with football games and other end of the work, you know, de-stressing, and we just wanted to bring these local talented musicians to the forefront with our weekend audience. So we are excited to bring it to Sunday afternoons.
Well, it sounds like you have Sunday plans now, Tyjon, because you're going to be performing.
Yep.
So tell me about your journey into music.
I've been playing music since I was in high school. I mean, I've been a huge music fan. I think that that's a big part of it, of course. Being very inspired by a lot of musicians when I was young, and you know, so ever since then I've just been writing songs and performing all over.
Nice. So how would you explain your music, like if you were to categorize it in a genre?
The easiest way, I think, it would be indie folk or acoustic rock, somewhere in between. Some stuff borderlines on folk country, but kind of a few different levels there.
So has it always been like that, or has it kind of changed as you've grown?
I was probably a little bit more on the rock side when I was younger, but I always had an acoustic guitar in my hand, so I think that that's how I write all my songs. So.
Yeah, amazing. Now, Lisa, I always ask you, this is no new thing for you at your business, so let's kind of set the vibe for those who've never experienced.
Our tagline this year is, for the songwriters in the round, is music made personal, because what I've really enjoyed about this whole journey is listening to the experiences that the performers have had and how they translate that to the music. And it's just so real, and it's usually not what you've heard before, but it just makes for a really engaging evening or afternoon.
Yeah, it's always great when you hear music and it makes you feel something, right? Yeah. So it is the month of love. Any specials at the winery, or any love songs we can expect to hear from you?
We're doing a box of chocolates discounted with your wine choice by the glass or the bottle, and there are 6 different delicious flavors in that box, so there's always something that's going to pair nicely with what's in your glass.
That was my next question, because when it comes to chocolate, how do you go about figuring out what wine to pair with it?
It really depends on what you like. I mean, chocolate is so versatile, and it always enhances wine, and experiencing them together is always a journey.
So I got my chocolate, I got my wine. Will I hear some love songs?
Oh, I'm sure I'll have a few to throw in there, but yeah, I have a full spectrum. I definitely have a good portion of love songs. I have some, some of those sad, bad relationships, kind of
breakup songs.
Yeah, kind of offset love songs. And then, lately I haven't really been writing as many of those, because I feel like when I was in high school, I definitely wrote a lot of those and got that out of my system. So I tend to veer into other topics.
Oh, nice. That's lovely. So what are some of those other topics, would you say?
Oh, just the confusion and upsetting nature of life, I think, sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. I tend to write the things that I'm maybe a little frustrated about, I think, are the things that kind of make me want to sing about it.
And the interesting thing about that, I'm sure someone is in the exact same place in life as you, and your music just hits them right there.
Well, that is the hope.
That is the hope. Now, I can't ignore this. I see glitter on the side of your face. Can I ask what this glitter is about?
It's a long story, but I actually have a scar right there on my face. So the short answer is, I just want it to look a little pretty, a little sparkle.
You look very handsome.
Well, thank you.
It's doing its job quite well. And we're going to hear from you in just a bit.
Absolutely.
All right, so stick around for that. If you or someone you know would like to join us on In the Know, just head to our website, 25newsnow.com. Follow the In the Know tab, and that's where you can find the form.